early kills as Widowmaker, but China says, you know what, we're not gonna play the Torbjorn this time. We'll just go with the Bastion immediately, and
I think that's probably wise. Eileen seems to be a pretty solid Bastion player.
Leave will be on the Widowmaker on defense, playing even further back.
Here we go. France on the payload, pushing forward. They've got both shields this time. Orisa
AKM was in front of the Orisa shield. Why was he in front of the Orisa shield?
That's going to hurt a little bit as they try to get reestablished on the payload.
That's actually pretty huge.
Yeah, that could end up really coming back to haunt them here. We'll see. Good positioning for AKM right now. That's big. Soon gets to it, the concussion mine. And they are going to get reestablished on the payload finally. AKM rolling forward. Eileen low. Can they finish him off? There's the kill on to time. And Zhufan Jun on the run.
And this is a great adaptation from France. They come in with twice as many barriers with both the Reinhardt and the Orisa. And soon also going to be chunking through the enemy barriers very fast with the Junkrat spam damage.
Right.
So they win the barrier wars by having twice as many barriers and a lot more damage to punch through, and that's where they punish China. So in spite of a bit of an early gaffe, it wasn't quite enough to send them back to spawn, and now we're in overtime. Nobody can leave this cart, and how fast can France, well, not fast, how far?
Yeah, really, it's about how the distance, really.
Yeah.
So, France in overtime now. This is time bank mode, guys. You don't get any extra time for taking a point, and France knows it. This is it, man. Oh, the self-destruct comes in. Gotta be careful. Transcendence for wins, trying to keep people alive. That was a tricky move by China, but France holding strong for the moment. But it's OT. They gotta stay close to that payload. China doing everything they can to push them back. AKM with that Bastion ultimate. Soon gets the double kill with the Riptire. And that is exactly what France needed to maybe get a bit more distance on this payload.
This is some heroics from France right here. They are certainly making this an interesting match. They have to keep going, though. It's not enough yet. With 5 minutes for China, can they get through point B?
Now they're getting there. China, you know, doesn't have a lot to use. Leave has that pulse bomb that could be big if he manages to land it on the payload, but they may have to give up point B here. Eileen comes in just at the very end. Leave goes down before he can ultimate. No, he didn't get anything. And again, France coming out ahead in this fight. I can't believe it. We are still in OT and they take point B.
This is such a big move from France. They struggled so hard to push through in their last attack round, but now they are making it look easy. China starting to swap off some of their heroes. They reset a bunch of their ult economy by pushing Eileen over onto the Genji. And they threw everything they could at that cart before it arrived at point B, and France continues to move.
I mean, remember, France started off with 1 minute in the time bank, and here they are, close to completing another attack round. You very rarely see pushes like this. Great effort for France already. There's the up for AKM, takes down lead. Another big fight coming in. Ooh, time gets a couple with his self-destruct, but it may not be enough for China. 15-player kill streak for AKM on that Bastion, and that payload, Monte Cristo, is still moving.
He is just crushing it right now. France, when the going got tough, they have put together an epic push in this overtime period. Soon trying to get a kill onto Leave right now. Leave harassing him on that high ground.
He's got that Riptire. This needs to be big. It's the only ult France has at the moment. No kills with that one. China coming back, but France answering too. There's the res is coming in. AKM stuck though. Do they have the res for him? No, they used it on Wins. They're without their Bastion. Wins pops that Transcendence, and France, they need to find a way to win this fight shorthanded if they want to complete it. They're so close though. They're nearly there. There goes Yao Yao. Gonna get rezzed again by Yanfeng again. Of course, Nico just sitting on that payload. Remember, that meter will just be gone instantly if they leave it, and they are sticking around. Eileen doing what he can, but man, France is still there. The payload's moving forward. Yanfeng has to jump onto it himself to try to stay alive. Leave on the Doomfist, but he can't get any kills. And here we go. Do they do it? France did it! They completed 1 minute in the time bank, and they will finish their attack round on Junker down. I have almost never seen that happen before.
That was incredible, especially with how hard they struggled against that Chinese defense.
Yeah.
They got the read finally. It took them 4 or 5 minutes. They figured out how to execute these dives, and they mix up their look on attack. They run the double barrier with the Junkrat alongside the Bastion,
right.
and this time they have enough to power all the way through.